Forests are an essential part in our Minecraft gameplay, but sometimes these forests can feel a bit bland and small. So I set out to create something better. A forest that looks wonderful, a forest where I can breathe and relax in, and most importantly, a forest that feels alive. Welcome to my side of the story on the Clovercraft SMB. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Clovercraft episode. Right behind me we have a lot of Clover members online. Yeah, don't mind them, they're doing Clover stuff. But yeah, we have a big project today. It's a forest, and it's gonna be basically my first forest, and it's gonna be my proudest build ever. So yeah, it's gonna be an awesome episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, thank you for watching. Okay, I have to admit that intro was not what I was expecting. Shout out to all the Clovers that were in the intro. But anyways, welcome. It is another episode, and in today's episode we have a big plan, and we have a big build coming. You guys probably have seen from the thumbnail, it is a Minecraft forest. I'm so excited. But yeah, before we go into any plans, I want to show you guys a trick that I found while I was watching a B-Dubs video. Basically, what I learned from his video is that when he tried to do a flower cluster, he puts a lot of flower in the middle, and then as it goes out in every direction, it kind of just, it thins out. It doesn't get, as cluttered as the middle. Like for example, we have the middle here, and it's very full of color, and then as it goes out, it kind of just, we have gaps and all, and then everything just kind of, it kind of thins out. The flower spreads, and then it doesn't get as, as packed as the middle one, and it just slowly disappears. And that is actually really nice. I think we can use a different flower combination, but this is just a showcase. I think that's a pretty good explanation. I think you guys should probably watch B-Dubs' video for a better explanation. But yeah, I'm just sharing what I learned. And I hope you guys can take away something from it too. Or maybe if it's not, accurate to real life nature, you guys can comment down below and educate me. I would love some knowledge, because I don't know any of this stuff. I'm just kind of learning what looks nice and what doesn't, and also what works and what doesn't. So yeah, this is a pretty good technique that I learned from B-Dubs. Shout out B-Dubs. You guys should totally watch his videos. So nice. But anyways, moving on to planning. So what I had planned from the beginning was to have this path, which is like a very formal stone path. And then it transitions around this point into a more like a cobblestone path with some moss and mossy cobblestone. But yeah, we're going to have a path coming out of here, and it's going to go around here. There's also going to be a path down here that goes up here, and then it goes, kind of circles this, and then it goes here, and then it connects with this path. And maybe around here in the middle, we can kind of split it up, where this path connects with this path. And then we have the trees around it, and then it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be very, very beautiful. Now, regarding this kind of like mini cliff over here, I've talked with my neighbor Coco. Shout out Coco. But yeah, we've talked and decided that under here is going to be her area. And this cliff is going to be like a divider between my area and her area. And it kind of spans across until around this point. And I'll probably break that apart. I'll probably kind of re-terraform that. But for now, this cliff will do. But in future episodes, I'm definitely going to make this kind of like a rocky cliff. Maybe I will make like a cave entrance here. And in the cave entrance, there will be like a stair going up. It's kind of like Sino's new base. Yeah, I love Sino. Shout out Sino. I love his videos. I love the way he builds. And I can maybe take inspiration from his new base, where he kind of just dig down, and then it kind of loops around, and then it opens up. It's like a cave, like a mini cave. Yeah, I can do that. I haven't specified what kind of trees I will be building, but I think that's for you guys to find out in the video. But anyways, it's nighttime. I will go to bed, and after that, I will show you guys the materials that I've been gathering for the past couple of days. Where I'm standing right now is a bunch of chests, and these are basically the materials that I will need in order to build the forest. Now, granted, I might need some grass, but I don't know the exact amount, so I might just do that on the fly. But anyways, look at this. I have around 200 stacks of birch leaves, and I have a couple of spruce leaves. It's not a couple, it's actually quite a lot. But yeah, I have a lot of moss block, I have a lot of mossy cobblestone, I have a lot of coarse dirt, a lot of podzol, a lot of short grass actually, some azalea leaves, and some trapdoors and spruce fence gate. But yeah, I think with these materials, you guys probably know what kind of trees I'm building, but from the thumbnail, you guys probably already see it. But yeah, we will get into the building montage. You guys can relax down, grab a hot or cold beverage. That's what Sino says. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Hello, everybody. We are back, and the forest is finally finished. Ah, it looks so beautiful. This is the first look from the main entrance, which is right under my base. But I gotta show you guys something first before we enter the forest. Basically, if I go to this part of my base and I look this way, you can notice a flock of birds right on top of the forest, kind of just flying. And I basically took that from Sino. I love Sino. Oh my god, you guys should go watch him. His videos are amazing. But yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, this whole forest is basically inspired by Sino's West Plain area. I've recently been watching his videos and I love them. There's also some stuff that are inspired by beat-ups, but I will explain all of that when we are walking through the forest. Anyways, let's go and enter the forest. So, as I've said, this is the main entrance, and there is an elevation going up to the main forest. But for now, what we see is just a couple of trees. It's not as dense as the main forest. But as soon as we go up, you can see a lot of trees. I pretty much took the block palette from Sino's West Plain Forest and just make a couple of trees, a couple of variants, and then I pasted them in, and I fill out the nature by hand. And I also changed a couple of things about the leaves, and I put some spruce in the dark spots, and I put some buttons, and then I changed some stuff by hand to make it more natural, and now it just kind of flows together. I love it. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just glazing myself so hard. I'm sorry. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, let's lock in because I need to explain some stuff that are in this forest. So, if we take a walk around the forest, I'm going through this side, but when I look to the right, you can see a couple of flower patches. Now, these flower patches are not random at all. I actually use a technique that I learned from a beat-ups video. So, for example, if we take a look at these flower patches, which are beautiful, by the way, so good, so good. I did that? Yeah, I did that. But, anyways, basically, from what I've learned, is that if there is kind of like a gap where a light source can come in and illuminate the area, it can help flowers grow and flourish. So that's what I did. I have like these pockets and I'm thinking like, okay, let me put some flowers like right under it. And it worked really, really well. Oh my god. Yes, I love beat ups. But anyways, I also used one of his technique when it comes to making flower patches, which is deplacement. From what I remember, what he said was something about having like kind of a packed middle area of the flowers, and then as it spreads further out, it kind of gets, spread out a little. It thins out in numbers. As you can see, we have like one flower here. We have two flowers over here. We have one there, one here, and another one over there. But then as it goes closer into the middle pack of the flowers, it gets much more packed. And I think it does create a really nice effect. And I love it. Oh, yeah, guys. Look at that. Oh my god. Anyways, we have the second thing that I've basically spread around the area, which are these rock formations. And they all look different from each other. But for now, I'm going to explain this one because this is my favorite. This one pretty much combines my first idea with the rock formation. Now we have a pretty standard rock formation. It kind of looks like a pyramid, I guess you can say that. I don't really know how rock formations work. I just kind of do what looks nice. But anyways, we have the flower on top here because as you can see, there is a gap in the forest and light source can come from there. And I'm thinking, okay, we have a rock, but we also have light source. And the rock is like overgrown with moss. And I was like, okay, I can put a flower here. I don't know if that looks nice, but to me, that looks beautiful. It looks magnificent. It's like, I don't know, it just kind of draws your attention because it's just standing there. Like, oh my god, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. Also, hello, we got bees. But yeah, I also spread out the flowers a little with the small ones. It's not as big as the other ones. It doesn't cover a lot of areas. But yeah, it does do the job. Ooh, someone's sleeping. But anyways, let me show you guys these. Ah, yeah, we can still see the fireflies. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, we are in an SMP, so we're not gonna see these fireflies often. But when we do, they look beautiful. Oh my god, I love the update. Anyways, let's move on. We got, oh, okay. Oh my god, it's just there. It kind of blends in with the background. We gotta be careful. But anyways, let's move on to the bushes. As you can see, we have a lot of bushes scattered around. I placed them a bit further away from each other, but of course, there are some that are in close proximity. But yeah, I did them with some kind of intention. I don't know how bushes fully work yet, but I try to make the forest look the best it can. But yeah, if we take a look at this bush, I have this effect with this grass patch on top of a moss block where I can just put it behind and it makes the bush look more bushy. I love that. Oh my god, I also did one over here, but it's in front. I don't know why, but it just looks good with this. So I kind of just keep it there. Now I'm gonna have this bush as a second example just because it has the fireflies around it. Now, I wanted to place the fireflies basically near bushes, but then I realized that I kind of want to scare them out too, so I have them like somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Maybe a couple, like two. There's like one over there, there's one over here. But yeah, if we take a look around, usually where there is a bush, there will be these firefly bushes. And I think that's also a really nice thing that I add. And I'm proud of it. I've been saying that a lot. I'm so sorry. Let's move on to the trees, man. Let's talk about the trees. So, as I've said before, these trees are heavily inspired by Sinnoh's West Plain Forest. I basically just copied the whole block palette for the trees and also like the small trees. I have the mossy cobblestone and stuff. But other than that, I put the azalea leaves myself because I've seen people use azalea leaves as like a kind of light leaves. Like, for example, we have spruce as like the shadows, and then we have azalea on top because it gets the sunlight and it creates a really nice effect. Now, the only thing I think I'm doing different than other builders is the fact that I only use a couple of azalea leaves for my template and then I do everything else by hand. So basically, if we go over here and we look at the forest from here, you can see that I have a lot of azalea leaves on the side because this side is getting sunlight. So yeah, I've been doing the azalea leaves by hand with intention, and I think that works really well. Now, if I go in here and we take a look at the other trees, they do not have the same thing. They only have it at the top and maybe like a little bit going down. But yeah, I do the azalea leaves with intention, and I do think it comes out really nice. That was basically everything that I've put in this forest that I can explain. So, with that out of the way, we can move on to the next big thing. If we look at this area over here, where the path kind of just ends, I've said before in the intro that I want to build a train station. Now, this train station has a very, very important purpose for me and my builds. Now, if you guys have watched my previous videos, you know that I built my base with a classical style of building. Now, the disadvantage that comes with classical style is the fact that there are so many rules that you gotta follow, and there is certain composition, and you have to be symmetrical, and it's just all overall complicated for me. I mean, it was fun to build, but I kind of just want to be free, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I want to build this train station. I want to basically expand outwards, and I will go as far as I can until I find a good place to make a town. But anyways, before we talk about that, I want to see the sunset. It might look amazing. I actually haven't seen it. So yeah, let's go back a little bit and let's see it with our own eyes. Wow. Oh my god, Minecraft sometimes can just look so beautiful. But we gotta head out because it's getting dark and I don't want creepers. So let's go sleep first. Okay, so we're back at the train station area. So yeah, pretty much I will expand outwards and then I will build a town where I don't have to worry about planning the builds, and I don't have to use Lightmatica or go to my creative world and use Lightmatica there and I paste the build here. It's just kind of complicated. And I just want to build freely. I want to be creative. I want to come up with ideas on the spot, and I just want to enjoy the game. And yeah, I think this is the best idea that I can think of, where I can do kind of like a soft reset, and then I can continue my videos much more smoother because I don't have to worry about getting so much materials, or I don't have to worry about building in creative. But I don't know, maybe that's just not my thing. I'm definitely still using it though. I'm still definitely using Lightmatica for a couple things, but I just don't want to worry too much about building in creative, and I just want to build on the spot. But if I want to build another forest, I am definitely using Creative World again, because I am not building a forest on the spot. That's going to be painful. So yeah, guys, I think that's enough explanation. Right now, I am going to do a showcase of the forest. I am going to do a walkthrough one last time before we get into some interesting Clover stuff. So yeah, grab a hot or cold beverage, and I hope you guys enjoy this walkthrough. Oh my god, so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I enjoyed recording it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching that too. But anyways, before we get into the interesting stuff, I do want to say I do not have a name for the forest. So if you guys want to give out any suggestions, please do so in the comment section. And for the top 3 name for the forest, I will do a poll on my channel, and the name that wins will officially become this forest name. Yes, that's gonna be awesome. But anyways, let's get into the interesting stuff. So I have a clip of other Clovers' reaction to this forest, so that's gonna be interesting. I also did explain a little bit of stuff there, so there might be some repetition. But do not worry, I love their reactions. They're all wonderful people. I hope you guys check all of them out. Check the Clovers, guys. Check all of the Clovers. They have such good videos. But yeah, let's go check out their reactions.
Yes.
Alright guys, come here, come here, come here. Alright, you guys come here. Gray, you're gonna have to start acting, Gray. Okay, I hate you. Why do you do that?
Oh my
Your best
goodness,
Tashee
this
impression.
looks so good. Great. I hate you.
Wait, Tashee, can you say Gray's name quick?
Gray.
He doesn't say. He said Gray. He doesn't even say.
I said that at first. I was like, that's not how he says it.
No.
That's why I reset it.
Gray. Well, why? What is that?
Sometimes you flip your R's. Every now and then he does flip his R's.
Glay?
No, not glay.
what do you
Like-
flip my R's? Bro, R? If you flip an R, it becomes an L.
Say it.
If you flip
Yeah.
an R, it becomes an L.
Yeah, no, like a D.
G'day? What is he talking? What is he talking? Chicken. Okay. G'day. No, I don't do that. I said gray. Gray.
No, it's like gray.
Like
Like
rolling
every
your
now
R.
and then you do that. But it's like one. It's not like multiple.
Yeah.
Alright, Gray. Turn. Gray. Do the thing where like you have your hand from on top of your face and it goes down and it's like you go to your acting mode or something.
Face palm.
No. Like it
Like wipe your
transition.
face.
Like.
Yeah. Alright guys,
Okay,
let's go.
fancy
Okay, Gray, you don't have to
whatever.
act, Gray. You don't have to act.
Sorry.
Because I can explain it to Cherry and Moon. So yeah, guys,
The
come
dogs
here.
be tweaking in the background.
Oh, you can go tweak this. Yeah.
You spin me right around, baby.
Hi, Moon, Cherry. Welcome to my forest. Let's take a walk here. Take off your armor. Take off your armor. Let the nature.
Okay.
Let the nature.
Let
kind
me,
Feel the nature
Yeah,
on your
let
let
breathe.
me relax a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Let's relax.
Feel
Let-
the
breathe
grass in
nature.
your toes.
Get some grass in my toes.
So if you guys come here, just stand here and you look
Going off the path.
and you look at the flowers. I did this flower patches with like a technique from beat-ups, where basically if you look up, there's like a gap in the trees, right? So it kind of has like a light source that comes down, and it helps the flower flourish. And yeah, I've been doing that with a lot of spots. If you can take a look around, you can see multiple flower patches, and they always sits below the sun.
Oh,
They always have
I
lights.
like that.
Very nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also did some intentions with the leaves on the tree. If you look up, if you just pick a tree and you look up, you can see azalea leaves. This is common. This is common with for builders where they put azalea leaves as like a kind of like a more light leaves. You know what I mean? But
Like a
yeah, I
highlight.
did. Yeah, like a highlight. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you so much, Gray.
That's
You're a
really
good sheriff.
pretty.
Yeah.
Totally a good sheriff.
Wonder where that came from.
Why do you say it like that? No, Moon, don't go there. That's unfinished. That's unfinished. That's unfinished. Yeah, no. This path is
No
that
behind
path is
scenes
not
for
allowed.
you, buddy.
Yeah, that path is not allowed. I also, if you look around, there is some firefly bushes. Unfortunately, in Clovercraft, we sleep very fast, especially when there's Astra. But yeah, I don't get to see the fireflies often. But when you do see them, it look nice. Oh
I
wait,
love the fireflies.
The fireflies are here. What?
Yes.
How does that
Yeah,
happen?
they're there during the day.
They are?
They're there during the day.
You're kidding me. I have never seen them. You're what?
We're seeing them now.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I don't know my forest. You know my forest better than me. Yeah, but anyways, if we come here, I don't want to explain too much because everything else is kind of like I kind of just scattered around. But yeah, I've explained this to Gray. Basically, I will make a train station over here, and I will expand outwards, and I will make a town somewhere beyond. Yeah, I will be building freely instead of having to, kind of comply with the rules of classical architecture. So yeah, I'm gonna be free soon. I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be building with normal wood again instead of whatever that is. I'm not saying my build is bad. I love classical architecture, but I have to be free, man. I can't build symmetrical every day. But yeah, I'm gonna make a train station.
Yeah.
And I've talked with Gray about this and with Biggie, and I heard that Rue also with Biggie they want kind of like a train that connects. And I was wondering if you guys would want some. Maybe like if it.
What?
Oh my god, what are you guys doing, bro? It's just tweaking.
Yes, we want train station.
Bro, so fake, man. That's so fake.
No, I do want a train station, bro. It would fit with the West vibe so much.
Okay, yeah.
Mine's gonna fly over my base though, from all the fairy dust, Just...
We'll see.
Yeah,
I can make it fit your style of build, but we'll have to work that ourselves. I don't know about Moon because Moon is like fantasy. It's more like yeah. I want to know if you want to do that.
His can go through the mountain and pop out the other side or something.
Yeah.
Wait, Moon. Remember how I was saying that you, me, and Ilya need to do a combined build? What if we just make a big train station in the center of the mountain that combines all three of our styles?
Like underneath it? Like through it,
Yeah,
you mean, or over the top?
Any. Just it combines all three of our styles.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be
Railroad
nice.
passage.
I still have to think
Cool. That
about
would be
Cherry
sick.
style though, because having a train, a tree.
Tree style.
What do you mean by that?
She was a fairy.
Cherry.
Tree.
Why did
Tree.
Siri activate, bro? It didn't even
Tree,
sound like
toss,
Siri. I said
and
tree. I said tree. And Siri activated.
Every time you speak about me, it activates.
What about
Yeah,
Moon,
correct.
guys? What's Moon say?
Him.
No.
We just cut off the oon. That's kind
I'm
of
Tree, this is Toss, and this is
Him.
Greg.
No. No, it's like this.
No.
No.
Okay, guys.
Sorry.
No.
First of all, we have to go sleep, guys. Let's run. I didn't spawn
The
proof.
fireplace
No,
at night.
I don't want to be. No,
Tashee.
come back.
I gotta say, I'm really grateful to be in this SMP, and it has really motivated me to build a lot more cool stuff, especially with builds like these. Being in a server like this, where there's a lot of very, very good builders, very good content creators, and very, very good people, amazing people, I gotta say, it really elevates the way you look at things and the way you build. I want to say thank you to Clovercraft for accepting me, and I am forever grateful to be in this SMP. But yeah, it's been a nice episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.